Subject to investing. What is subject to? And where do you find these types of real estate deals called subject to? And how to structure a subject to deal. These are the three things I'm going to cover in this video. Without any further delay, let's dive in. What is subject to real estate investing? Simply put, it's a strategy that I've used to buy real estate properties by just taking over the existing loan. In other words, I meet a motivated seller, I buy their house, they convey the deed to me, they give me the title of the property. They on at the same time they allow me to just step into their shoes and make their monthly payments without me getting a loan. So again, I don't have to get a loan from a bank because all I'm doing is using the seller's existing mortgage. Okay. Now, there's two ways to structure seller financing. The first way is if the seller does not have a mortgage, then we can structure a seller financing. But what if the seller does have a mortgage? Then it's called subject to. What does that mean? Well, in a HUD 1, there's a section that says line 203, if I'm not mistaken, it says buying a property subject to its existing mortgage. Now, I might be off on the line, it might be 205 or 203, I can't remember exactly, but that's irrelevant because you'll see it on a HUD 1. But what that simply says is that um, when we go to the title company, I'm buying the property subject to their existing mortgage. So I'm just simply stepping to the seller's shoes, making the monthly payments. Okay. So again, what is subject to investing is where a seller allows me to buy their house and they become my private lender or private bank by allowing me to just make their monthly payments because they already have a mortgage. Okay. Now, one of the disclaimers I want to let you know is that not every seller is willing to become the private bank. Not every seller is willing to do a subject to real estate investing strategy. Not every seller. It takes a specific type of seller. Now, there's two types of sellers that are willing to do subject to real estate strategies. From my experience of doing real estate since 2016, 2017, is that they have to be motivated. Motivated, motivated, motivated. There's no other way to dice it or slice it. Now, there are two types of motivated sellers. We have financial motivated sellers and emotional motivated seller. A financial motivated seller is someone that must sell because they lost their job, for example. An emotionally motivated seller is maybe there's a death in the family or they inherited a property. So both of these two types of sellers are the prime candidate, the prime audience for a subject to real estate investing strategy. The normal sellers will not allow me as a real estate investor to take over their payments with a subject to real estate invest strategy. Okay. Now we talked about what is a subject to. We also talked about the disclaimer that not every seller is willing to do a subject to, but there's still plenty of fishes in the sea that are willing to do motivated, that are willing to do seller financing, they're willing to do creative financing, they're willing to do subject to real estate investing as long as they're motivated, okay? And now I'm going to tell you where to find these things. Well, if you want to find, for example, emotionally motivated sellers, the best thing is to go to your county clerk's office. You can Google that and pull the divorces. You pull up the divorces information and you skip trace them and find the actual people going to divorces, get their phone number, you can get their emails, you can even get their social media, all through these softwares, and then contact them and let them know that, hey, if they have a real estate problem, that you can solve that problem. Because again, remember, there's two types of motivated sellers, emotional and financial. And right now we're talking about emotional, and that's a great source of uh, leads that are highly motivated because it costs money to advertise. So to know exactly to go to the, fishing barrel where all the fishes are there and there's not a lot of space. So every time you stick your hook in there, you're able to catch one. Then that's what you're looking for, the divorces. The other way is just to blanket advertise, but that's very costly and very stupid, even if you have unlimited marketing funds, okay? So the best thing is to what I call to use a sniper rifle, which you focus on your target audience, which I just share with you. One of them is motivated, emotional divorces that you can find out at your county clerk's office for free. Sorry, guys, it's raining outside, so I hope that doesn't bother you. The other thing is, if you want to find financially motivated, you can go again to the county clerk's office and pull up their foreclosure, list for free, because these things are for free. Now, if you want to learn how to pull these up at a county clerk's office, I have my launch pad, which I have 24 courses and guides and training that I'm selling for just $100. In one of those products shows you how to pull up the foreclosure list for free online. Okay, so just when you download the Launchpad, the Subject to Launchpad, you'll be able to have access to 24 products. And one of those products is how to pull up the foreclosure list, guys. Okay, totally for free. So now I talked about how to find these motivated sellers. If you're ready to get started, then go ahead and download the Launchpad, where you're able to get my contracts, that you're able to get training on how to talk to these sellers, how to filter them, training on how to negotiate all the paperwork, over $9,000 worth of training that you can download right now for just $100 at launchpad.myrealestatedojo.com. Again, launchpad.myrealestatedojo.com, or go to myrealestatedojo.com. And, I have 100% satisfaction guarantee. That means that if you're not happy, I'll give you your money back, because I'm so confident that I'm giving you so much value for just $100. It'll blow your mind. Okay, so you're going to get 29 courses and products and training for just $100. Go check it out. It's unbelievable. So again, today we talked about subject to real estate investing. I talked about what it is, where to find them, disclaimer that not everyone is a motivated seller. But if you want to go ahead and start launching off and doing deals, because in this course, I show you in my Launchpad, I show you exactly where to find these sellers. I give you free ways to find them, training. I give you paid ways to find them. I give you Facebook marketing. I give you contracts. I give you paperwork. I give you cold calling, negotiation. I mean, again, 24 proven courses that I sell. The tally's up to $9,000. You can have it for 99 for $100, because great times are coming in our economy. Thanks for watching. Thanks for clicking like button. Peace.